What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hof Bergmann. We are going to be doing a couple of different things here today. So those fields right there have been planted and everything. They should have fertilizer and everything in them, so we should be good to go there. I think what I'm going to do, we don't have a roller, so we're not going to roll them. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and load up these eggs that we have now into the truck, and then I'll fast forward time. Let's just get this in there. There we go. Yeah, I'll fast forward time until it's time to harvest our field and cut the grass, and then we'll sell our first harvest. And in the meantime, while I'm fast forwarding the time, I'll be kind of keeping up with the chickens, because you have to keep moving the eggs. If you don't, then the eggs won't spawn. So I am having a hard time with this particular one. So yeah, this looks like it's going to be a good way to stack them. And I'm just going to move these eggs over to our storage room, and we'll take care of those at another point. I still got to figure out where we sell this stuff, where the trigger point is in the store, and all of that. So I'll do some searching around on that, unless anybody knows. Let me know down in the comments. Yeah. So, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on loading all of this up. It's kind of a pain. All right, so that's 3 high. I think 3 high will be good. The hay, or the straw and food and water and all that stuff is topped off from last episode. We haven't really advanced the time at all. Actually, I think I may have slept a day since the last episode. Oh, that almost made it perfectly on there. That would have been great. But yeah, all this stuff is topped off. I cleared out the manure and everything. So, yeah, we should be good to go on that for a little bit. Obviously, I'll keep track, keep up with all of this stuff while I'm fast-forwarding time. Oops, that was the wrong button. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this loaded up real quick and moved over to the storage room. And then I'll fast-forward time for when we're ready to do our first harvest and cut the grass and all that stuff. So I'll see you here in just a little bit. Alright, so I decided to come back real quick. The grass is ready to cut. The wheat is not ready to harvest just yet, but I went ahead and loaded up all of this stuff, all of the eggs from the fast forwarding, and all the stuff that we had stored here in the storage room. Now there's still a ton of stuff down at the gardens. I'll get that in a little bit. I won't do it on camera. Just because it took me probably about an hour IRL to load this. But, yeah, so what I ended up doing was I placed down a sell anywhere point here on the farm, or a sell anything point on the farm, and I'm only going to be using it for the vegetables and the eggs, simply because there's no trigger point at the market that I could find. So yeah, and I had to put it here on the farm because the place anywhere mod, it only allows to place buildings closer together, which we already have the ability to do in game on certain things. But there was another mod that allowed me to place things on land that you don't own. and I cannot seem to find that mod anywhere online anymore. So I had to place it here on the farm temporarily. Our money is still the same, but we're going to go ahead and sell all of this stuff and see how much we get. If it will sell. So let's go ahead and do that. If it will sell. Okay. So this does not work. Oh boy. Okay, so that doesn't work. So if we go to eggs, it's saying that it takes it. Maybe it has to be... It's saying that it does take eggs, but I wonder if it takes pallet eggs, like base game. So let me just take one of these. And it says eggs are not accepted here. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see. I see how it has to go. It's saying that cauliflower is not accepted and eggs are not accepted, but you have to tip them over one at a time, so that sucks. Let's see if it'll take... Okay, so it says onions are not accepted here either, and it won't take the onions. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this off to the side, and I'm gonna go ahead and unload everything one by one into the sell point, and bring it back in when we're done selling everything. Okay, so we got all that sold. We got just over 5,400, 5,500, something like that, for all of that. But it will not take the onions, so I'm gonna go down here to the shop, the village shop again, and see if I can figure out where this sell point is. Definitely want to figure this out because... Okay, so village shop is down by the vehicle shop. Okay, so if we go out, left. Alright. So, yeah, I would really like to use the village shop to sell things, instead of having the sell all point at the farm for the produce. So let me get over here to the store real quick and see what I can figure out. Alright, so it does seem to be working now. Yeah, I don't know, that's weird. It took it. So if I walk in... So I think you might have to manually dump them out in here as well, in front of the register. Okay, yeah, so it's not taking it there. And then if I do this, to dump it out. Okay, so we figured it out. So we have $6,700 from all of that. So now we can actually, when I get back to the farm, I'm going to delete that sell all point, and then I'm going to, I don't know if I should go ahead and pick up the other stuff, because I have to put down a big bag production, or maybe buy a big bag of wheat, because we're out of chicken feed. So let me sort a couple of things out here and figure out what I'm going to do, and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, we are back, and it is time for harvest. We're going to go ahead and get this guy set up on a course play, and then we are going to go grab the grain truck so we can unload him as he gets full and all of that. then we may end up working on the grass while this one's going. Actually, I mean, I'm already at 3% and I just did this little bit, so it may fill up pretty quick. We'll have to see. So we got that field selected. Number of headlands. Let's do 3 headlands. And we'll do sharp. Up, down's good. Oh, that's good. So let's generate that. And then start point is right in front of us. So we'll go first waypoint and start. Alright, we'll go ahead and do that, and there we go. You may end up missing a couple of spots, but that's alright. We'll go ahead and fix that up whenever it's done. Now, there's no way to disable the straw swath, so we're going to have straw on the ground, which is, we don't really have any way to pick it up. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. So, let's go ahead and get over here. I'm going to use turbo mode here to get over. Let's get over here to our grain truck. Get this started up. And we'll just get this brought out to the field so it's ready to go. And I think we're just going to go ahead and directly sell this this wheat, except for what we need for chickens. We're going to make probably, I don't know. We'll see how many big bags we end up making. Because I did place down the big bag production in there. I'll show you that in a little bit. Actually, I'll show you that right now, because I need to go over there anyways. So let's head on over there. I need to get that manure spreader and bring it over here to get the chicken pen cleaned up. So this right here is the big bag maker, basically. So I got rid of that sell all point right here, and I placed this down. Now you can move this. If you have like super strength on, you can pick it up and move it wherever you want, which is nice. It's not in build mode. It will be in miscellaneous if you have the LSFM mods and everything installed with this map. I believe this was separate from the map download. I could be wrong on that, but you can find it on the same website that this map is on under the downloads. So yeah, so basically you just you front loader your stuff in and it'll produce a big bag. So we may, I don't know how many we're gonna make, but we need to make a few. We need to make enough to keep topping off our chickens throughout the year until the next harvest, and then the rest we will sell. So we may end up storing quite a bit of wheat and then selling the rest. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at on that. So actually I need to get that dropped off right there. And I can't remember which bay our mower was in. Oh, wait a minute. We do have a baler. That's right. I forgot. Okay, so yes, we will be able to bale this stuff. This is going to make mini bales. So we need to get this moved out of the way and get that mower pulled out. Let's go ahead and do that. So we will grab the baler, maybe bale next episode, depending on where we end up with the length of this episode. Let's go ahead and just back right on up to that. And let's go ahead and pull this out, set it off to the side. Right there should be alright. Okay. We also have that loader wagon too, so if we didn't want to bail, we could always pick it up that way. Alright, so there's no PTO or wires or anything or hoses for this, so we're good to go. I don't think there's any sound on this mower, so that's a bummer. I could be wrong, but I think I did test it out on another map, and it had no sound. So we'll see when we get out here. Our harvester is probably full already. Yep, it is sitting down there. Did it even make it around one time? No, it did not. So we'll get go ahead and just park this right here for a minute. And we'll go get this harvester unloaded. Hopefully the pipe is on the outside. I think I set it up correctly. Yes, there it is. So this might be a little interesting. Yeah, there we go. Just barely fits over that wagon, or that bed, so that's awesome. Absolutely love the equipment that I went with on this save. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and park this guy right here because we're going to need him here in a second anyways. And let's get up here back to our other tractor with the mower. Alright. Okay, so maybe we can get this one set up on a course play as well. Or just do this one manually. I'm thinking do it manually. We'll go ahead and turn it on. Okay, so it does not lower down, and it does not have any sound unless it's like a self-propelled. I thought it was like a steam-powered mower. See if we can get this thing lined up again. Go ahead and turn it on. There we go. It's got a pretty fast working speed, so that's good. So we'll probably end up having to go unload our harvester again here in just a minute. So I just did that very poorly. That's alright. We'll just spin around. Gotta be careful because we do have crop destruction on. So we don't want to drive into our wheat. Do another pass back this way and another pass back the other way. Go ahead and turn that off there. Very nice. So our harvester is full again already, so we'll go ahead and finish up this line right here. We'll go back over there and get him unloaded. Need to make sure to shut these machines off so we don't run out of fuel. Alright, so I think at this point I'm just going to kind of plug away at the fields here. Get this stuff all harvested and cut and picked, and then probably go ahead and pick up or windrow the grass. I think I need some hay actually, so I may ted it first. But yeah, so this is going to take a little while to get done. But yeah, I'll be back here in just a second. Alright, we are back and we got both of the fields done. I will do the windrowing and stuff in between this episode and the next and get all that stuff picked up. But right now I want to kind of see how this thing works. So I've got our Massey over here with our bucket on it. And let's see if it'll even reach the top of this. If not, then we're not even gonna bother with it. We may have to lease a telehandler. Yeah, that's just not gonna work. That is not gonna work. So instead of leasing a telehandler, what if Let's turn that off. What if I put a ramp down somewhere? So if I go into here, go to this, and then let's see, decorations, other, do I even have any ramps installed? I'm pretty sure I did not install any. Alright. Let's see, maybe under tools, do we have anything? No. Okay. So, let's just lease a telehandler. And what I can do is I'll do a store delivery to here. Actually, no. I'll go up there and pick it up because I want to pick something else up as well. So we'll just make a trip out of it. But I will swap out this bucket for the big bag handler, which is in there. So let's get swapped over to the bucket. And drop that right there. Over here and get this big bag handler. There we go. Park this up over at the big bag maker. And I will go ahead and go down to the store and pick up one of the telehandlers. Actually, before we do that, let's take a look in the store to see if we can even afford one at the moment. We do have a lot of wheat that we can sell. Plus all those vegetables and stuff, produce over at the garden. So let's hop in here and let's go down to telehandlers. Cheapest one is going to be this guy right here. Yep. So this one right here, hopefully it'll be big enough. Should. How much is that going to be to lease it? $2,800. $2,800 to lease. That's going to be over half of what we have. Let me just make sure that is reset. I can't remember if I was doing anything before. Okay, let me go down to the store and pick up this telehandler real quick. Okay, so I ended up having to go with this one. The other one did not reach, so I gave myself the money back for that lease, and then I went ahead and got this one. This one it cost significantly more, so you can see we're at $250. But that's okay because, like I said, we have plenty of wheat that we could sell. We have all those vegetables that we could sell that I'm going to be doing next episode. I'll be selling all of those. Probably some of the wheat next episode. Well, probably all of the rest of the wheat next episode. I wanted to do it this one, but we're going to try out this big bag maker and see how it works. And so the way I want to do this, or at least attempt to do this, is let's go ahead and start this up. And we have 38,000 liters of wheat. Let's go ahead and fill up. So now we have 5,000 in here. You can probably kind of sort of see where this is going. Let's just back this up right into this little spot right here and force dump the wheat onto the ground. It's dumping out quite slow. Alright, so that's 5,000 liters. Let's see where that gets us as far as how many bags it ends up producing for us. Let's go ahead and hop into this thing. And I have no idea how this thing works. First time I'm using it, so let's see how it works here. Let's get it to where I can steer the thing. There we go. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, so it works fine like that. So let's see if we can at least get it in front of here. I may end up having to scratch this whole idea and put a ramp in. I'll get a ramp and just do it next episode. So if we go ahead and lift it up carefully and very, very slowly extend this out right about there. Make sure we're lined up. Alright, it's dumping in. Alright, let's see what, please attach here. Am I missing something for this? Let me see if I can figure this out real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think I got it figured out here. So what that means by attach here is you can attach, if you take the bucket and stuff off of these telehandlers, you can attach it and move it around that way, which is good to know. But so what you do is you come up to it. You got to have a fair amount of stuff in there, I guess, and you get in it like a vehicle. Okay. And then enable pallet creation. We do this. Okay. Nope, that's that. Okay, so I thought this was it. I thought this was the thing. So enable. It's enabled. So I wonder if I need more than that in there. So let me work on this a little bit some more, and I'll bring you back in just a second. Okay, I got it figured out. So apparently you can't have anything blocking the top of this. Yeah, that's kind of weird. So maybe it just didn't like where it was placed, so I moved it. And it started to spawn big bags. So, yeah. I'm going to move this out of the way. And actually, we'll go ahead and fill it up the rest of the way. Well, we'll pick up what we have left here on the ground. There we go. Just go ahead and lift this up and get it in there. Alright, we have all of our wheat in there. See how many bags this will create. So if we go ahead and hop onto this, we'll get rid of that. Go ahead and connect to that. Pick it up, and there we go. Now it's starting to create another bag. And then we just repeat this process. Why is this all of a sudden struggling with a big bag? So yeah, that's kind of what you do. And you can see we now have 3,900 liters of wheat left in. It's going to produce another bag. Very cool once you get it to work correctly. Okay, so now we have 0 liters of wheat in our maker. So we ended up getting quite a few bags out of that. 5 bags. And I'm gonna need a heavier weight for this thing. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll hop into this thing and disable big bag creation, and I will have to figure out where I'm gonna put it to where it would be out of the way and not blocked and wouldn't have a problem spawning stuff in. But that right there is the big bag creation, and we'll take the wheat bag. Once I get a bigger weight, we're gonna have to sell some wheat and stuff and get a little bit of money, get a bigger weight, and go ahead and return that while I'm thinking about it. And the bucket. Alright. Yeah, so I'll sell the next episode. We're gonna sell the wheat, and we're gonna sell the produce and see what kind of money we get from that, and we'll buy a bigger weight so that can handle the big bags, as well as we will maybe start producing some TMR. I thought I had a TMR mixer somewhere, but maybe I don't. Oh yeah, that's right. We're just gonna do hay, I believe. I do have that field separated. Half of it is hay, half of it is grass. And that's to begin our silage production, so we can have silage for whenever we do decide to make the TMR. But for now, we'll be feeding the cows over there with hay. We have our straw there. We already put that in last episode, so we should be good to go there. But that's going to do it for this episode, you guys. I'm just going to leave everything where it is, because I'm going to pick up right where we left off next episode. But that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. Feel free to comment down below with any tips, tricks, suggestions. And, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, forgot words. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That's what I was looking for. I'll see you in the next one.